Good morning, Cleveland. Hello, world. This is Whitney Trubisky from Witness This Life, and I'm about to talk about someone who's a little controversial as of right now, as well in the money industry. So let's run it. I'm sure you have read the description down below, and yes, I'm going to be talking a little bit about Dave Ramsey and his Total Money Makeover. Now, I have been a little concerned about my money just because of inflation starting up again, well, going up again. And so I was just kind of like, let's go ahead and kind of see what I can do, see what I can Google, see how I can kind of, pull in my reins just a touch. So I came across, after many, many hours of a Google search, to do Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover. It made sense to me, and there are steps. I need steps. Not that I need to be told what to do, but just some things I'm just like, I just need a list for. So that's why I decided to start the Total Money Makeover, and I listened to it on my Hoopla, and I was just like, look, this sounds great. Now, obviously, I followed it, but then I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I know I'm going to be spending all this money trying to pay off my debt, but what about my future? It's not really worrying about your current situation. It does, like in steps 4 through 8, I think. I don't have kids, so I only have 7 listed in my head. But I'm just like, this isn't making any sense. So that's where I kind of started to deviate from the book a little bit. And also, I was like, wait a minute. I'm not allowed to have Starbucks? I'm not a person that's, I'm not a complete fangirl for Starbucks, but if I wanted one, I wasn't allowed to get one? Where's the fun in that? There's no fun in this Dave Ramsey book, and I understand that there's supposed to be sacrifice, and you're supposed to do this, but, I've always had a theory that if you don't budget for fun, you're going to blow your budget, regardless. End of story. It also says that, you need to eat beans and rice. You need to dynamite your budget, eat beans and rice. Well, when I was vegan, that was great. I still have plenty of vegan cookbooks and everything, but honestly, those call for 5,000 ingredients and I'll need to get it to Whole Foods or something. So I'm just like, let's not go that route again. But, how many times can you eat beans and rice in your life? I have a recipe for African beans and rice. I have one for Asian beans and rice, Italian beans and rice, Spanish beans and rice. And I'm just like, there's only so many beans and rice you can eat before you actually start to get hungry. I know you're supposed to add vegetables and everything to that. And this isn't a nutrition lesson, but still, it didn't allow freedom. I felt confined. And the other thing is, I wasn't investing for my future, as I said before. I was like, I need to worry about my future self as well as my present self. I almost need to figure out my future self more than I do my present self. And I was like, I can't invest. I have to wait until a step to do it. I was kind of hoping, that I could. And it didn't really turn out that way, and that was very disappointing for me. But so I decided to just not do Dave Ramsey's plan anymore. I did get some good things, budget, and that I need to get a side hustle. That was a big thing as well. So, I did learn some things, but all in all, I just feel like Dave Ramsey's plan isn't for everybody. So, that's my experience with it. I just figured I'd share it with everybody. So, like, comment, subscribe if you want to come see me. I'll be here every Thursday. So I'll see you next week.